Okay, let's get at it here. So in order to trigger the boss, we need to go into one of the corners. Like you can sit here and run around forever and it won't trigger, but once you go into the corner here, bam, the boss fight starts. Go out and find you. Okay. Must be close because we see the boss bar. And we see its health bar, so where are you? Okay, so what we're gonna do is take advantage of our range as best as we can. I think let's just open up with a boomerang. And we will shoot here, and we will blast wave it back. We'll just probably just keep doing this combo where we're shooting it. And honestly, it might be better to shoot the boomerang after it's paralyzed, since it's a better chance of hitting. And since it's the guaranteed, actually, it's a surprise attack. So here we go. We already did the first 100 damage. We pushed it into phase 2. I mean, I would say more like phase B because it just alternates between A and B. And we notice the pixels here are going in this direction. They're going down and to the right, to the southeast here. So that means we need to go destroy the pylon down here to the southeast. Now, when we're doing this, keep in mind, if we examine the water here, freezing cold water, gonna extinguish fire. Electricity, it may not be safe. So it's sparking with electricity. It seems harmful to step on. So we don't want to step on the water. In fact, we want to go around it like this, or we will take damage. Unfortunately, there's not a better way to go. So maybe I didn't think that through correctly. If you notice this here, for example, there's two entrances. There's one down here, there's one up here. When we look at the one down here, it's surrounded by water, unfortunately. Do we have a blink stone? Maybe we use one here. We do. We have 3 blink stones, because the other option would be to like go all the way around and up through here and down that way. I think that's too much. And when we're in phase B, the DM300 moves twice as fast. So it's going to catch up to us and do a bunch of damage. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blink. We could also just walk through the water and take the damage, but I don't want to. I don't want to take the extra damage. So I'm going to blink in here. And now that it's stuck, it's not going to be able to come through quite yet. And we can perhaps do some damage to here with our range attacks here. 17, 18 damage. That's nice. So I'm going to step forwards while it's still stuck. Go ahead and finish it off. And now you are vulnerable again, which is great news for us because we can knock you against the wall, paralyze you, throw some boomerangs, throw some wands. We could even go ahead and root it, but it's not going to do any damage. And at this point, it's probably just going to shoot gas at us anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and zap it. Get my boomerang back, and let's go ahead and get out of this gas. We'll just walk it back this direction. Hey, look, it forgot where we are. Nice. But it's shadowing us anyways. So one thing you can do actually is you can kind of tuck back in here once the gas is gone, and we could take a little nap, and I think we can get some water charges back. Yeah, we got 2 charges back. We got a little bit of health back. And now let's go on with the back to phase A. Once we get it down to 100, it's going to go invulnerable again and overcharge, and we'll have to go and destroy one of the next 3 pylons here. Alrighty, I see you way over there. Let's get you to a spot where I can hit you. Can we hit it from here? Yeah, we can. Nice. Let's go ahead and just focus it down with the staff for now. Oh, look, we already pushed it to the next 100. And notice how it's pushing down. The particles are going to the west here and to the south. So that means this is our next active pylon we have to destroy. Similar thing with the water though. Like this is not a good way to go. These are also electrified. They'll do damage. So what we want to do is probably cut through here and then down that way. And this is actually really good to do with the DM300 because it can't get through and it's going to get stuck. It's going to give you just enough time. It's going to break the walls down, but see how it breaks them? But it gives you enough time to get through, and you can get a nice lead on it and get down here before it can catch up. And I can start taking out this guy here. And one more. Let's just go ahead and zap it here. We get onto the final phase, the final 100 hit points. And we'll get the finishing blow here. Okay, so this is one of its special attacks where it triggers the rocks that fall from the ceiling, and basically you have 1 turn to step into an area without rocks. See these little black squares? So I'm going to step here. If you don't, you get paralyzed and take some damage. If you don't have a choice but to get paralyzed, like if you can't find a safe square, try and just be in a tight hallway, so a spot where the DM300 can't get to you, or else if you are going to get hit, maybe drink a healing potion, something to help mitigate that incoming damage. Let's try and take another nap. Yeah, we get 2 more charges back, get a little more health back. So we get into the final phase with this new epic music, and what do? We take a nap. That's what the mage does. Here we go. I think we can take him out from here. Okay, shooting the gas at us is a bit of a pain. So let's go ahead and try and get out of the gas by going diagonal. And then I was thinking knockback would be good here, but maybe not. Let's just blast it. And here, if we wanted to, we could try this knockback down here. Knock it up into the wall, get it paralyzed, get some boomerang action. And there we go. DM300 down. The caves are down. Oops, missed my boomerang. And we're moving on to the second to the last level, the Dwarven Metropolis. Thanks for sticking around. Hope it's useful. Hope you get yourself some mage runs in. If you haven't won the game yet, if you have not beat the game yet, I would definitely suggest mage because, you know, we just throw all of our upgrades in the magic missile staff. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks for supporting the channel, and Rat Punchers, punch on.
Running from cake.